I didn't know, like, who gets the benefit. Should it go to Twitch? Should it go to the viewer? Should it go to the streamer? Anyway, let's watch the intro. Let me know if I need to adjust anything. Oh, the intro automatically plays when you start the game. Then let's start the game.
My name is Jenks. Detective
Jenks.
Inspector Frederick Jenks. And I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine,
Jenks.
a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit.
She looks like Winnie Cooper.
Love of danger, which may in part have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting. The opposite of Rand Paul? And both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
I already like this. This is great. The presentation's actually not bad either. It looked so cheesy from the UI, but I guess they're more into the film element than they are into the UI design part. Welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Alright. Click the inventory icon to see your collected items, which includes both physical objects and information Jenks has collected. Jenks is such a funny name. It's like a great cat name, isn't it? If you're at a location where you think you can use a physical item, try the use icon. Kate Vine. She died. That's not right. She died. Shouldn't be laughing at that. It's just the way that they just put it in parentheses. Alright, nobody's there. Okay, so we're here. And we want to go to Eden Lodge. Oh, we have a lot of options here.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. Shady looking around out the door.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through.
He's such an expressive face.
Is it okay in here?
Oh, this will be fine.
This almost feels like the setup to a Doctor Who episode.
No, I won't be long.
Maybe it's just because they're British. Okay, your first interview. First pick an item you want to ask about, then click Ask to see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Simon said blah blah blah. He also said blah blah, and he said blah blah blah. Clicking any item you've already asked about shows the summary of replies beneath. Now click any reply to add it to the contradiction box. Oh, you can add 2 replies at a time. Okay, so you gotta be crafty about the whole thing. Now you can start looking for contradictions. Find 2 contradictory replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Ask about this, please.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
Doesn't know anything about the license. Okay.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Well, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Only known Kate for 3 months. That's all we get to work with, isn't it? Yeah, I don't see any contradictions here yet. I wonder if maybe I was supposed to find more evidence before I interviewed him? Yeah, I guess there won't necessarily be a contradiction.
Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
I don't know, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Doesn't think Kate had lost her driving license.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Such an expressive
Oh,
face.
she just used to question everything, you know. How arguments with the
Wild.
lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.
All right. Last saw Kate in college library on Thursday. Kate appeared her usual self. Kate was argumentative at college. Kate had a drink problem at college. Didn't see Kate very often. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all I can get out of them right now. None of that seems that weird.
That's all for the moment. Thank you.
Alright, so I should probably look around and see what we can pick up on the
Just
side
knock
of
on the
the...
window for Emma. Simon always answers the front door.
Oh, okay. That's to knock on the window. I kind of just want to watch them talk. I just want to, like, enjoy the actors. Go left into the woods. Go to the jetty, please. Okay, what should I be looking for?
Looks like a piece of jewelry
Uh-oh.
there, stuck between the boards. Well and truly wedged in.
Get it, get it! What do I need, a tool? How do I get it out? Piece of jewelry wedged between the boards. Alright. Make a note of that, probably. Yeah, that was a really bad attempt, and also it looked like he was actually making headway, too. Oh, no, no magnifier on that one, so I guess nothing to see there. Head toward Atlas, please. A little creepy that you're just, like, walking out of the woods, but it's okay. Dude, you can see the chain.
Later, I think.
Alright. Oh, a phone box. Let's see what we can find. Nothing here. Call the chief. Wow. Rude. Nobody's picking up, huh? Rip. Sorry, which direction do I want to go? I want to head east? No, the wrong way. Up West Street. Go down behind Braden House? Oh, there's like people walking over there. Oh, I didn't even realize this is full video the whole way across. I thought they just did that technique where it's still, but they like put a couple of scenes where it is actually video live. But no, this is actually video, the whole thing. I mean, I know it is here, obviously, but for some of the shots. Yeah, there's nothing. Now we're back where we started already. Let me in the pub! Oh,
Always nice
here
to
we go.
randomly find a key on the floor.
Key to what? Join us here every Friday at 8.
Isn't that interesting?
So... Hang on. Drop silver key. So was that a contradiction that someone was here at this time and not where they said they were? I thought he would, like, jot that down somewhere, but I don't see that I can do that. So it seems like all I can do right now is, now that I have the key, I could probably go into Atlas with that key. Oh. What? I can't? It let me click on the gate before. Alright, I guess just the key, then.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
It isn't worth asking Simon about the silver key. Oh, okay.
Be back later on, if that's okay.
This guy's gonna get so sick of me. Yeah, maybe I should have just tried to use the key in the inventory. I don't know why I keep clicking the house. Map. Atlas. Inventory. How do I use it? Nothing. Oh. Okay. No use for the key. I guess I have to select it here, even though it looks selected already. Can I use the key on the... Oh, that was on the pier, wasn't it? I keep getting turned around. Use the key to wedge the shit out of the jewelry in the jetty. No! That would have worked, though! The mystery is unsolvable. Where else did I need a key? There's nothing to do. I don't get it. I've clicked the magnifying glass on every place that it let me, and I've gone to all the locations. They won't let me in. This is where I found it originally, isn't it? Just use it on the door. Did you actually talk to Simon about the death or just the ID? I did both. The ID was really short. It was just like, he said, like, I don't really know. And then that was that. I really thought the key was going to be to the lock on the chain on the gate at the top, which was here. Like, I don't have to click on anything in the game world that isn't a hint, I thought. They just give you the magnifying glass when there's something to click on. There's actually very few things to actually look at here. Looks like there's people over there. Can they let me into Atlas? Time goes by automatically. Was I supposed to just wander around for a while? It's a pretty ambitious game, actually, even though it's kind of simple at the same time. The lights are on, maybe they'll let me in the pub now. No. Well, that's depressing. They won't let me in, or I would get drunk in there. I've gone behind Brandon House like 5 times now. There's nothing else to look at. Weird, what the heck am I doing wrong here? Should I just like click on every single screen and put the key? Shove the key in an electrical outlet, that'll help the story along. The only other thing I could think to do is I didn't ask Emma about the key because I thought it was something I actually needed to use.
A few more questions, if you don't mind.
Isn't worth asking.
Okay, that's it for now. Thank you.
Break into their shed. No, there are FMV dialogue cutscenes. You just haven't seen any because I've been stuck in the not sure where to go next part. It's a cute little area, though. Why can't I look at this again? Better do a spot of investigation around Eden Lodge. Where I just was. Hi, I'm back again. Oh, did I not see that before? I must have just not noticed.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Uh-huh. Now I can get that jewelry out of the dock. He just stole that. Box of old bottles and a screwdriver and an unlocked... Okay, there's a ton of stuff to ask about. Now he's just stealing people's shit. I know. What a cheeky man. He did make a silly face about it, though. He was like, oh, should I do this? Oh. Alright. Here we go. Screwdriver. Yeah. Brilliant.
Interesting. I thought forensics had checked the whole area. Obviously not very well.
Go Jenks. It's the Mockingjay. Alright, now we got something to talk about. This for broken pendant here. Okay. Didn't think so. I think it... Wait, did it even show the magnifying glass until after I did the hint? I feel like it may not have, actually. Okay, last time I'm gonna bug you guys for like 10 more minutes.
A couple more questions, if that's okay.
Alright, what's up with your bike? Nobody trusts that.
Which is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it.
Oh, it was there?
Your bike at one.
Okay, sorry, that's my bad.
There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Bike belongs to Simon's cousin. Bike is the only way Simon can get to work. Isn't it worth asking him about the screwdriver? Yeah, it's pretty normal. It's with the bottles.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers. Except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Alright. So James. James has just entered the investigation.
Recognize this at all?
It does remind me of something. I don't know. I've seen it somewhere, but no, I don't know.
Vaguely recognizes. Alright, so that's pretty much it for him, unless there's a contradiction here. I mean, bike belonging to Simon's cousin, and then the bike is the only way Simon can get to work. It seems kind of like, why don't you get your own bike? Like, how did he say it?
Bike outside.
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent it to me. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at one.
Yeah, yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
I mean, I guess that checks out.
Thank you. Probably be back
See what
later.
Emma says.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
Alright, fair enough. They've got a consistent story without collaborating, I would say.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
I mean, people do just drink stuff sometimes, and I don't know, it didn't seem that weird to me, but sure.
Ever seen this?
Looks like, that's my old necklace. I gave this to Kate.
So Kate might have been wearing it last Friday.
Yeah, well, perhaps, but I can't see why. She was always buying new things, you know, lots of jewelry, stuff like that. It's meant to be a bird in cage, but the cage's fallen off. I'll show you.
Where did you buy it?
I didn't. Some wanted present.
Secret admirer.
Not so secret.
I see.
That's how it should have looked. It's called a freedom necklace.
Do you mind if I keep this?
No, not at all.